Friday.
Happy Friday. What's up, St. Joe's?
Well, I'm back.
Where were you, Francis? We were wondering, last week we were wondering if you had your feet up in the air.
I did not. I was visiting a friend
Where?
in Tahoe
Wow.
who just had surgery and was recovering.
That's nice of you to go.
Yeah,
Be
it
with
was
your friend.
great. And while I was there, I got to meet the rector of the cathedral in Reno, St. Thomas. So that was cool too. Because I just don't get to meet enough priests. So I had to have that experience when I was in Reno too.
Where in Tahoe did you go?
So we went on a boat cruise around all of Lake Tahoe. So we entered on the Nevada side,
Wow.
which is like Zephyr Cove, I think,
Uh-huh.
State Park, and then went all the way to the California side to Emerald Bay. So that was kind
It
of
must
cool.
have been like a 3-hour tour.
It was, well, 2 hour, but
Okay.
yeah. It wasn't like Gilligan's
Oh,
Island, though.
okay.
We
That's
didn't,
right.
because I'm here. So we didn't get shipwrecked, but yeah, it was beautiful. I mean, that's the one kind of touristy thing that we did while we were
Wonderful.
there. Mostly we were just hanging at
Cool.
our house. And,
Great.
yeah. So, let's get started.
You're going to talk about the Partners in the Gospel
Yes,
listening
I am.
sessions? Since you did one
We
just,
did.
just the other night.
We did. So we had the first of our Partners in the Gospel listening sessions, and we had about more than 50 people there. I think it was
Wow.
55 people. Yeah,
Did you get a lot of good feedback?
we did. I think all of our groups gave good feedback, and they also had questions at the end about different aspects of the process. And so it was a good first go at it. But a reminder that if you haven't done so already, please sign up for one of the upcoming Partners in the Gospel sessions.
And there's quite a few of them. lined
There
up,
are.
Both
So
in English
there's-
and Spanish, right?
Yes, in English and Spanish. So there's still an evening session. There's a daytime session after morning mass. There are Sunday options and there's a Saturday option. So go online and look at those. You can either sign up online or you can sign up in person at the welcome desk.
Great. Well, this Saturday it's going to be. I think it's going to be hopefully a not too bad of a day and not too rainy. So we're going to have a volunteer work day beginning at 9 a.m. this coming Saturday. All are welcome to help the landscaping of our beautiful grounds. Just to invite you to bring along work gloves and tools along with you. And what a great way for us to build community among our parish family.
And this Sunday is the last day to purchase pies from the Joyful Peacemakers Pie Sale. So pies are $16 and all proceeds go to help fund Project Homeless Connect. And Project Homeless Connect is coming up again near the end of January. As an option, if you don't eat pie, don't like pie, don't want the extra sugar, whatever it might be, you can always purchase a pie to be donated to St. Vincent de Paul, and it will be given out as part of their holiday boxes.
And if you want, you could buy a pie for St. Vincent de Paul, and if you like the sugar, you could buy a pie for yourself.
Right,
You could buy 2 pies.
you could, absolutely. So the pies will be available for pickup after all masses on 10/22 and 10/29. So in plenty of time before
Wonderful.
Thanksgiving,
Before Thanksgiving.
because they're frozen.
We're in need of pastoral care Eucharistic ministers to bring communion to both Peace Health and to those at home or in the care centers around the Vancouver area. If you are interested, we just invite you to contact Pam Miles. You can reach her at pastoralcare@stjovan.org.
And finally, I just wanted to put out a little plea for help, if you will, for everyone who's been enjoying us bringing back food and fellowship. So that's donuts and coffee after morning masses and a nice kind of light dinner, heavy appetizers after the 5 p.m. mass. We are in need of volunteers. I've especially noticed at the one after 5 p.m., often there is not a lot of help And so I really am just putting out a plea to all parishioners. If you enjoy these opportunities to fellowship with your parishioners after masses, we do need volunteers to be able to maintain that. Otherwise, it's just not feasible with the kind of small numbers of volunteers we currently have. If even one person gets sick or can't stay, it kind of falls apart. So, and today we should say we're in our work area in our office, and so if you hear a lot of background noise, that's just all the joyful sounds of
Yeah, it's the
parish
hubbub.
office life. It is.
It's the hubbub of parish life.
It is. It is. So I heard that we have had a question turned in by one of our coworkers who is surprising us with this question. So, because we haven't done a question in several weeks now.
All right, here
ready?
comes. I'm ready. Are you reading it or am I going to read it? You're going to read it.
You're going to go first. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? And if you could say one thing that is good about yourself, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about myself,
Mhm.
anything.
Mhm.
Well, I just had a birthday recently, and I turned 58, and I'm going really gray very quickly. And the last 3 jobs that I had led to me growing all this gray hair, and I would love to go back just to a full head of brown hair.
Mhm.
Certainly bring out my youthful appearance.
Mhm.
And then one thing that I would say about myself that, and if you could say one thing that is good about yourself, what would it be? I think I'm a kind person.
I'd agree.
I think I'm a welcoming, kind person. I think people enjoy talking with me and being in my presence. That's what I get a sense of in my ministry.
I'd
That
say
ring
that's
true?
fair.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's accurate.
Okay.
So what I would change about myself is equally shallow as what you would change about yourself, which is that I would like to be about 6 feet tall, and that would just be amazing. And, possibly also a lot thinner, which might just happen by being stretched out, but I don't know.
Sorry, stretched out.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Gumby.
Yeah, exactly. It would be great if we could actually do that, wouldn't it? I'm
Francis
thinking like
Gumby
kind of,
Farrell. I love it.
I've got kind of a runway model kind of thing going on. Anyway, if you could say one thing that is good about yourself, what would it be? Probably that I'm fairly flexible and adaptable. I just kind of go with things. It's in my top 5. So in
That
living
fits
your
with Gumby
strengths,
too.
it does.
Yeah, being flexible.
Exactly. I like that. All right. Now I'm Gumby. When Father Joseph was here, he used to call me Yoda because he thought I was like old and wise,
yeah,
compared to a really young priest, of course. Anyway,
Anyway, we got a couple other things. I'm just gonna towards the end. So
good,
we got
go.
just so this weekend.
Save us from ourselves.
This weekend, 26 Sunday in Ordinary Time. I am at all the masses. I'll preach and preside at the 9 and the 5, and I'll be at the Spanish Mass, and Deacon Jose will preach at the Spanish Mass. Next Tuesday, confessions are from 5 to 6 in the narthex of the church, and Father Woodman will be here present to hear Spanish confessions. And also of note, next Wednesday, October 4th, is the feast of St. Francis of Assisi. What a wonderful way for us to remember our creation and the beautiful gift of what God has given us in both our creation and in our animals and especially our pets. And so next Wednesday afternoon at 2:00 there will be a pet blessing. Please meet us in the playground area, and if it's raining, underneath the covered area. And we'll have a short prayer and blessing of pets, and we'll be finished by 2:15.
It's one of my favorite saints and one of my favorite feast days. And I'm going to bring my dog.
Wonderful.
So
What's your dog's name?
Piper.
Piper.
So Piper will be making an appearance at the Blessing of Pets.
That's great.
All right. Well, I think that's it for this week. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Have a good weekend. See ya.